Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Eduard. It's part of their big ad collections, and you can see that this time it comes in a large scale, 1/32. It should be handy with Arado 196A-3. It's a plastic kit from Revell, and basically inside this large envelope we will get 4 different accessory sets which will be helpful with a large scale aircraft, and that's why I decided to take a closer look together with you. So first of all, packaging is standard for this brand. We can see here the short list of what is included. We have seat belts, steel, we also have mask set, we have exterior, and we have interior PE. The overall envelope thickness, as you can see, it's not that thick, but it is quite heavy because it has metal inside, and as you can see everything is sealed, let's say, with the tape. So I will cut it through with a knife, and I will do it off the camera just because my knife is a bit too sharp, so it's better to stay safe because I don't want to show you bloody fingers. But in the meantime, I can say that big ads are usually handy if you plan to use all these accessories anyway. I mean, you will be buying them, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, and that's how you save a bit, because usually big ads offer you a good value, and usually you save around 30% in total, which is really cool because it will make the whole assembly a bit more price efficient, let's say. And of course in large scales it becomes even more important because large scale PE sets are not that cheap, we can say it straight. Okay, so I took out all this stuff and I will show it in a second. Here it is. As you can see, we have all sets in a quite standard packaging, I would say, so it's nothing surprising here, but as I said before, you can get them separately at any moment, so that's why they're packed like this. So we are going to start with this mask set. Maybe I'll zoom in a bit so that you can see more. Let's open the lenses a bit. This is a resealable plastic bag, and we have pre-cut mask sheet. So here it is. As you can see, these are typical Eduard stickers, and they're really cool because, as you remember, original Revell package does not feature any masks at all. And as for the application guide, it is also quite simple. So here it is. You can see that all these stickers, they will go onto the canopy, and of course they are already pre-cut, as I said before, so they are ready to be used straight out of the package. And that's also an important feature in my opinion, because it will get you let's say nice paint finish in no time, and you won't have to spend your time and maybe nerves as well. Next we continue with this steel belt set. So it's also packed in a typical plastic bag, so I'm going just to open it and we will take a closer look. And again, small reminder that steel belts, why they're better, because they're thinner than a typical PE part. So here you can see them, they're pre-painted, and here you can check the thickness. So they're really thin, almost like a foil, and that's why it's easier to wrap them around plastic parts, and you won't have any issues with that. And as for the installation manual, this one should be quite understandable because you just have to, as far as you can see, the original plastic kit from Revell has some pre-molded seat belts. Of course you will have to cut them off, because otherwise it will be quite a weird looking installation, but then it's just a matter of installing these steel parts on your model, on the pilot seat, and you will be good to go. So nothing difficult, and again, it will be a noticeable upgrade. It won't be something hidden somewhere where like it can be barely seen. Okay, so I'm taking out the next plastic bag. This one is an exterior set, as you can see. So here we have another PE fret, and it will be handy for some fine features on the aircraft. As far as you can see, even engine will get its own portion of PE parts. But first, let's take a look at this PE fret. So here it is, unpainted. As you can see, it looks quite good. Know that some bending will have to be done, but that's pretty much all difficult things I can see here. Of course, some parts are quite tiny, but let's not forget that this is a 1/32 scale, so that's why they're not that big. And this is a typical Eduard product, so there is nothing to worry about in terms of quality. It's just a matter of careful installation, and of course be sure to use the special tools, because otherwise it will be a bit tricky to get everything into the right spot. I say it always, and I mean, it's always good to remind about this. Here we continue with installation manual. So as you can see, floats, even floats will get their own portion of PE parts. Here you can see engine detailing. And next we continue with some elements for bomb spins. And here we have some parts for cooling panels as well as for ailerons even. This is quite interesting. And here, by the way, you can see another set which is included into this big add. I mean, it was written on the assembly manual that it's not included into this particular set, so yes, it is not included in the exterior set, but it is included into the big add, and that's why it is, I would say, quite a notable thing, because you get all the necessary things which you might need for super detailing in one package. So here is the final set. This one was shown in the assembly manual. Here you can see we have a pre-painted PE thread, and there should be also an unpainted one. So I will open it as well, and we will take a closer look together. Just give me a second. So first PE thread, second PE thread. I can see that there is also a glazing on the dials, which is also cool for this scale, but what I'm doing at the moment, I'm trying to take out the installation manual. So first of all, we have this pre-painted PE thread, and it looks quite nice in my opinion, so it's just a matter of careful installing into the aircraft. And as for the glazing, here you can see it, it also looks quite good. I'm not sure, is it... Yeah, it looks like a map, this part, so if you know why it is here, feel free to write in the comment section, because frankly speaking, I'm not that huge Arado specialist, and I won't be able to tell more on that. But we continue with one more PE thread, so here it is. This one is unpainted. As you can see, it comes in a traditional golden color. For this manufacturer, it's a typical thing. And we have quite large panels, so I'm not sure where they will go. I can guess that they will be used for cockpit details, but we can check the assembly manual. So what do we have here? Here we have the installation manual, so everything starts with control elements. As you can see, it's instrument panel and the pilot yoke. Next we continue with some equipment inside the aircraft, and here, by the way, you can see these large panels, so they will go straight onto the cockpit walls. This is quite interesting because, as you can see, they will hide the pre-molded features on the plastic parts. Next we continue with the same thing on the opposite side, and there are also some fine handles and various minor items which will be installed on the canopy parts. Know that even machine gun will be upgraded with PE parts, but it will be a bit tricky to fold this thing for the cooling jacket. And here you can see some additional things getting installed on the floor of this aircraft. By the way, the steel belt set, which we reviewed just a few seconds ago. So all in all, we get quite an interesting package, because we get 4 different sets in one, I would say, cost-efficient offering, and it should be already available. So if you plan to build a aircraft from Revell in a 1/32 scale, definitely check this out, because it will give you way more details in comparison with what original plastic kit has to offer. So all these 4 kits are available in today's big add, and of course I will be happy to hear your opinion about such a list. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye.